What's up, guys? Welcome back for episode 2 of Finding Its Limits Feed the Beast. Woo, yeah. This time around, I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and get to work on a mine. I feel like that's probably gonna be the next best thing to go ahead and do. And in addition to that, I do want to go ahead and get me some stone and that sort of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and be working on that. Real quickly, I should have done this between episodes. I'm such dirt, but let's go ahead and get some of this stuff sorted. So things like that, and probably the sign can go into this chest. Can I sort that? Yeah. And then over here, we'll go ahead and throw the items. So all this stuff, and yeah, we'll keep the apples for now as far as having that to be able to use. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is craft at least one more wooden shovel. That way we can at least get started and clear out some of this dirt a lot easier. What I'm thinking is this little spot here. This looks like a perfect little area to go ahead and place down a mine. Now, what I want to know is 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, so this is even. So if I do a simple 4 wide tunnel, pretty much, this should work out pretty well. So what I'm thinking is let's do something along these lines. Yeah, we'll dig it out to about that point, and I do want to make this look nice, so it's not just going to be simple blocks. There's going to be more to it, which actually we'll do that right off the back. We have some stone now, though. Yay! Woo! So let's see. I'm thinking let's go ahead and get some half slabs and some more stairs. We're gonna stick with the wooden. Yeah, there we go. The wooden design that we're going with so far. Might as well. I mean, don't need to change it up just yet. And besides that, we don't even have any extra materials to use anything else. Um, we will eventually, but that's to come. All right, so let's go ahead and let's see what we want to do here. I'm thinking something along the lines of just a simple roof. Wait, well, do I want it that high? Yeah, you know what? I totally do. All right, so a simple roof about there. Um, hmm. Let's do something like this. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I want. Alright, so let's go ahead and get some of that place there, that place there. We'll probably take it about to this area. Get it going this way. Wait, did that? Yeah, it did. Alright, good. Better have. Connecting weirdly. Alright, so keep this going along these lines. And then just meet this. Oh god, no, 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 no. That's weird. Don't do that. Meet this up along this path. Do I have? Oh yeah. Oh, I thought I had just enough. Never mind. It's not cool unless you have the perfect amount. And have some half slabs there. Half slabs. Yeah, that works out pretty well. Now, what I want is probably gonna be some more fences. I just want more depth to everything, pretty much. I mean, that's the gist of it. So let's go ahead and get us some more sticks crafted. We shouldn't need too many, so that should be pretty much all right. And then get us at least a stack of that. I probably shouldn't be sprinting. I don't even have a source of food just yet. Alright, so let's go ahead and do something along these lines. And the inside of it can probably be the wood. I think, yeah, which should be alright. Hopefully. I mean, it's probably gonna look. You know what? All of this is gonna look way too bland just because it's all gonna be the same color. But variety will come in later. So simply just like that. I kind of want this to come out of it. So let's try. If I do that and just match it up with this back wall. You know what? Yeah, that shouldn't look too bad. And then it will give it more of an open feel instead of it just being straight boxed in. Which, I mean, it's a mine, so it can look boxed in. I'm very much aware of that, but I don't want to. Alright, so we can't sleep through this night yet. And I don't want to just go on, I don't want to murder sheep just yet. And besides that, I don't know if we have enough to murder sheep anyways. Let's do a quick scouting. I know I came by some up here. Oh, I didn't want to, but you know what? We have enough. I'm gonna go ahead and do so. So sorry, sheep. I'm sorry. I don't want you dead. Trust me. This isn't my idea. It was viewers. Get them. All right, so let's go ahead and get sprint back towards the house. So yeah, we should be able to sleep now. And hey, we can add more to the house. We'll actually get the bed in. So yeah, you can go ahead and throw one of these up in here. Probably just over the Yeah, over the crafting table. That's probably where I'll need the most amount of light. Um, RP, basically, as far as like, alright, this is where you need light because this is where you're crafting your items. So, yeah. Alright, so that, and I was about to throw cobblestone over that. I don't know why. Cobblestone beds. Woo! Boom, sleeping. Yeah. Can't get us, monsters. You suck. That's all I got. Alright, so getting back to work, I'll probably eat. Yeah, like I said, I probably should stop sprinting everywhere, at least for now. What I'm gonna go ahead and want is gonna be some more of those guys, as mentioned. Probably gonna need more than that, I think. So let's go ahead and get. Ah, misclicked. Probably about that many, and one more set. I really don't know. I probably should have counted it out. Counted it. All right, so I mean it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Yeah, that works out for me. All right, so last things last, I want to go ahead and probably do something along these lines. Let's go ahead and just get that tossed up there, just so it kind of transitions down properly. And up here, you know, no, that's fine. I can leave it like that. All right, so getting to work on the actual mine itself, I'm thinking from this point on, we'll just go ahead and be going down. Now, I'm not gonna start mining with you guys. That's no, nobody wants to see that. I could possibly speed that up, like I did with the first episode. That actually probably wouldn't be the worst thing, but in all honesty, I don't really want to even be showing mining. That just seems like a waste of your time more than anything, pretty much. So yeah, we're not gonna be doing that. What I will do real quickly is let's go ahead and do something like this. Yeah. Oh, well, once it turns to grass, yeah. I think I want that. I don't know. Yeah, and alright. That works out for me for right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and just do this simply. Just to pretty much mark the beginning of the mine, and we'll go ahead and work on something else till I actually get some materials. So yeah, I'm not gonna fast forward to that at all or anything. I'm just gonna completely skip the mining. You guys don't need to see that. If I do come across anything specific, I probably will show it. But besides that, yeah. Alright, last things last will be this. I don't know what you call it, but this. Oh, hey, I'm not too sure if I'm the biggest fan of that. No. Alright, yeah, I don't like the jump that it does right here. Like, that seems like a bit much. As far as I'm concerned, it just feels like a bit much. What I'm thinking is half slab. Oh, okay, no, half slabs, not half slabs. Half micro blocks. Oh yeah, and I'm pretty sure red power's on this, so micro blocks will go there. So for right now, it doesn't need to look pretty. All right, so boom, that's our mine, or at least will be our mine. I'll go ahead and get to work on that later on. But for now, let's go ahead and I didn't even have that on there. Oh, a workshop. No, not just yet. All right, food supply. That's gonna go ahead and be our next goal to get to work on. Now, that's probably not going to be the easiest thing since I don't have any iron just yet. What I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm just going to completely cut out for right now. I'm going to get to work on mining some of that out. I'm not going to keep the wood theme going just yet. I'm just going to start mining. And once I have at least enough iron to give me a bucket, I'll probably pop back in and we will continue with the video. Alright guys, so my mining plan has been ruined by the fact that I don't have enough of these guys. I need more torches. So what we're going to go ahead and do right now is probably along the lines of, well, yeah, just charcoal, quite honestly. Let's go ahead. Oh, yes, we can actually complete our house. Well, complete our crap shack. So let's go ahead and get the 2 furnaces that will go here. Oh, we can now do this as well. I crafted up some extra pickaxes that I will pretty much be using through my mining. I'm going to get these guys placed down now. And yeah, so basically that stuff. Let's go ahead and get 2 pieces of sticks in there just to get that going. That also means that I'm probably going to need a good amount of more wood. At least till I find me an actual coal thing. Coal vein, there we go. I could not remember what the heck it was called. That's ugly. I really don't like that up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Whoa, hiccups. Ow, that one actually hurt. Alright, anyhow. Alright, so let's go ahead and just get some more wood for now. I'm thinking what... Oh, yeah, actually, we have something that I want to go ahead and add to the books import or to-do list. I don't know what I'm going to call it, but I have an additional thing I want to go ahead and add to it. What I'm thinking is the next best thing to probably get to work on as far as the farm goes, which is going to pretty much follow up with that, is going to go ahead and be some forestry farms. We should probably work on those right off the bat just because I know those are going to be very much helpful. So, right now we'll go ahead and look up some recipes for that and figure out what we're going to be needing. Now I'm pretty sure we're still going to be needing some basic, what do you call them, some basic metals and that sort of stuff. So we probably won't be able to get to work on that just yet, at least until I can go ahead and continue with that mine, which, I mean, I'll be able to do now that I have at least some amount of charcoal, but let's go ahead and do this now. Yeah, we should be safe, so we'll pop that back up. And I don't know if we have access to the original forestry farms. That's gonna have to be something that I look into, which I can look into now. Just hang on. All right, yeah. So the original forestry farms, as far as the combine and stuff like that, actually, I think I want a farm, not the combine. There they are. All right. So the farm itself is. Oh yes. Okay, I can. I do have access to these. I know that the that forestry is trying to switch over completely to these farm blocks. Oh wow, I don't even have the rest. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't have any eye plugins. I just realized. Anyhow, so yeah, I know forestry has been trying to get away from this, but what's the difference between those? Bronze and gold. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I wasn't even aware whether or not it was whether or not the forestry things were enabled, but as we just saw, they are, so that's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and do one additional set in there, and then we'll go ahead and do an additional set in here just to get them going. And yeah, so the rest of these we're gonna go ahead and throw into torches, and I'm pretty much just gonna go ahead and get back to work on doing some mining. So again, as mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I will return. Oh god, that's gonna catch on fire. I'll return to you guys once we have at least actually at this point I'm gonna go ahead and continue on mining until I hit the bottom of the world. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, so I figured doing the entire mining all the way to the bottom is going to take more time than I want it to. So I'm going to go ahead and wait up on that until basically between episodes, and I'll get that done. That way I don't have to keep on, or that way once I'm going back through editing this video or this recording, I don't have to worry about the entire freaking gap that I'll have to edit out. So what I'm going to do for now is we do have the required iron to go ahead and get us some to get us a bucket basically. So one thing that I did take notice of, or at least think about, is for this mining, I'm probably gonna want to do the peat bog thing to begin with, since I know these farms don't require all too much material to go ahead and get or to do. So what I want to do right now is probably get some of this peat bog crafted up, because I'm gonna have to do it the manual way, which is going to require me placing it by myself and repicking it up and that sort of stuff. So let's go ahead and probably go and get the probably just get some dirt and sand. To do that, I'm probably going to want me a couple of these guys, probably two of them. Yeah, that should be all right. So let's go ahead and yeah, I mean, that's gonna pretty much be the best place to do this. So let's go ahead and take a quick sprint over here towards this little sandy beach looking area. I could have fallen into that. Towards the sandy beach, and we'll go ahead and start collecting up some sand. Alright, so it got us a good amount of, what do you call this stuff? Oh, sand. I do believe we have some dirt at the shelter, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and collect some of this as well because of the fact that I'm pretty sure we're gonna need more than what we have. I think so, but I think what you need. Oh yeah, that's 4 to 4, 4 sand and 4 dirt. So it shouldn't be too much. Hopefully not too much. Alright, anyhow, let's go ahead and start heading back towards the house. Again, I'm just going to skip to when I'm over there. Alright, so we're approaching the house and I can no longer sprint, so we're going to want to get that at least a small farm going for now. So let's go ahead and get us the bucket of water. How much dirt? Oh yeah, so we have a good amount of dirt now. We need a... I guess the closest would be over here, so let's go ahead and run over to that. Eat some apples. Backwards. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna sprint though. That's probably not gonna be a good idea to do. So, gonna stay away from that. All right, get us at least a single buck. Ah, you know what? No. I'm gonna want us an infinite pool right near us right off the bat. So we'll have to do that right quick. This isn't looking too bad. I mean, we've got us a nice little area like starting to form. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, very happy about this so far. Alright, let's get that one there, and then we're gonna need to grab one more. Hurry up! I don't care. I'm building a farm. It should. No, it didn't. Wait. Alright, give me a second. I don't remember anymore. I get lost with updates so much, so I honestly cannot remember if. No, it's 152 that has the stupid um grass, or not grass, the stupid growth. Basically where you can no longer, or where it takes like three, like, well, in my case, like 20 bone meal just to grow a single freaking wheat. So with that said, we should be able to go ahead and just grab us a couple skeletons, and I really hope it's not this update that did that. I don't think it is, but I hope it's not. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So 4 in each direction. That should be 4. 4 this way. I think that was 5. This should be 4. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna start off with the maximum space for a single water block for now. Yeah, this is all pretty much temporary stuff. I'm not planning on keeping any of this here, but at least something for now, so we can go ahead and get to work on having some food. I mean, that sounds like a good thing you might want. I'm not gonna necessarily like say it is. I mean, hey, maybe some of you don't like food. That's totally your option. All right, so will this do the entire thing? This is gonna be for the peat farm, just in case you're wondering. Alright, you know what? I'll probably just add on more to it anyway. So for now, let's do like 2 rows. Yeah, 2 rows should be a pretty good amount of peat for now. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking the mods. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a quick sprint back over here. Grab us some more water. And what we'll go ahead and do is just simply create an infinite source here and just do it like this. Oh god, I messed up. Alright, there we go. And then do the same on this side. Grab up these blocks. And there we go. Alright, so what's going to go on here is, as mentioned, going to go ahead and be the peat farm. What I'm going to need to do, though, is grab me this. Take that single bucket, take some sand, circle that around, or we'll circle some dirt around that, and that should get us, yes, some boggers. Now, the only problem... Yeah, alright, this is going to require something special. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and get crafting up is going to be something from Red Power, which is going to go ahead and be a project bench, which is right here. That's going to require us some smooth stone, so let's go ahead and get to work on getting that, getting some of that going. Was going to need some of it anyway, so let's go ahead and probably do a good 16. In addition to that, we're going to need those other things. So let's go ahead and get us that chest. We're going to get us the crafting table. and we need to wait up on that. So yeah, I'll show you what we're gonna go ahead and be using, or well, why we want a project table specifically for once we get that. But for now, let's go ahead and do a quick little planting of these guys. So they don't need to be anywhere specific, quite honestly. They can just pretty much be anywhere. So let's go ahead and just get them down. What I planted here is just our simple wheat, and then what this guy is oh crap, flax. There you go, flax. Flax basically grows up and is able to be harvested into string. So that's gonna allow us some pretty quick ways of gathering up some string and some wool as well, pretty much. That's gonna help out as far as just converting wool into or string into wool. Now what we got here is gonna be our project table. So I'm gonna just toss it there for now. What the project table is you can place any amount or any recipe into the top table here, and then throw in the materials in the bottom. And what that's going to allow you to do is simply do that. Simply do this. Now I am able to leave the table, come back in, and just straight throw this back into there without having to worry about all my items falling onto the floor and all that sort of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and about 24 for now. That should be pretty alright. So let's go ahead and get these planted down here. Now, as far as the boggart goes, we're going to go ahead and throw boggart down right next to a block of water, or a water source. And what that's going to do is convert that boggart into peat, and that peat will then be able to be broken, and it turns it into something. I believe it turns it into peat. It could be. Oh God, what am I doing? What am I doing? Let's give that a quick check. Is there a peat block? No. Alright, it turns it into something. I'm not going to even try and tell you that I know exactly what it turns into, because as you can probably already tell, I don't really know. But I am aware that whatever it turns it into, once you break that block, it gives you peat and some dirt in return. So that's pretty much what we want to go ahead and do. In case you were confused why I left the 2 gap here, basically, if you do a 1 gap, then you're losing space because there's a 1 gap of water, or no, there's 1 gap here and then there's water, which means this block that's already being, that already has a water source is just having an extra unneeded one. So if you leave a 2 gap, you can side by side sort of thing. Yeah, helpful tips, woo! Alright, so we got some boggarts going, we got a farm going. We got our mine in progress. We have us a new crafted item. Got us some smooth stone. And yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good for this episode. I'm going to go ahead and be ending off here. One last thing that I want to do before I go is going to be that. And then in these corners as well, just to keep some light around the... well, actually, this isn't the last thing, but to keep some light around the farm. What we're going to go ahead and do, though, before we end off on this video is I want to get that converted over to the smooth stone, or the stone slabs. There it goes. Let's go ahead and do that, and then we will be ending up on the episode. Quick side note, just because I did mention this last episode, and in case any of you are wondering, if you did throw down a, what do you call it? If you did toss in a suggestion for the to-do items, I have not seen any of them yet because all of these initial videos are actually being recorded in one sitting. I wanted to have a good surplus of videos before I continued on with anything else, or well, before I even started uploading. Just that way, I was certain that we were going to be able to continue this series. So I don't know when just yet. Maybe about episode 5, probably somewhere after episode 5. I'll actually begin recording these day by day. But for now, I want to at least have the surplus as mentioned. So if you have left any comments in regards to what should go on the wall, I'm not ignoring you. Just I haven't gotten to it just yet. So hang in there for now. There's not a good place to place torches on this. I just realized. I could put them here for now. I mean, there's nothing there. Alright, so hopefully you have enjoyed. If you did like the video, there is a button for that right down below. Go ahead and hit that like button. In addition to that, if you feel like adding this video to your favorites, you can go ahead and do so as well. If you're a new viewer and you've liked what you've seen so far and want to see more and want to continue on with this journey with me, hit that subscribe button down below, and I think that's about it. So anyways, guys, before I go, I would like to express much love and gratitude to each and every one of you, and hope you all have great days. See you in the next episode.